Hello, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of My Chaotic Budget. My name is Sandra, and on this channel, we do all things budget related as it pertains to mine and my husband's paycheck. And on this episode, we are going to do a budget closeout for my husband's paycheck on November 5th. This was a while back, and I am behind, but I am so thankful and blessed to have some vacation time that I'm able to catch up. And I am also blessed to have you here with me, and I am so thankful to be a part of this budgeting community. So thank you so much to all of you for helping me get my budget done. So as I mentioned, we are going to do our budget closeout for November 5th. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Sorry, very random, very, very random. I have been so busy with trying to play catch up that I am kind of like pushing the holidays off to the side so that I can focus on catching up. It's crazy, but nonetheless, I digress. Let's get into this mess. My husband, he got paid and we did some transfers. This was basically to pay for our Thanksgiving meal that we are going to be picking up. Hopefully we get to pick it up today. And then we paid for it in advance so that way we could have all of the sides, the turkey, everything is ready to just, heat up and get ready to go. That's how we do it every year. It has worked out for us. It feeds a family of 8, but we more than likely will have more than what is there, so I'm very happy about that. And I know it's expensive, but it is what helps us, especially because I don't know how to cook a turkey. I have done it before, but my turkey came out so dry. Oh my gosh, it reminded me of the movie Christmas Vacation. It was pretty bad. So yeah. I'm really, really just happy that we're able to pay for this, and we did save up some money for it, so I did take money from there. All right, then you'll see that we did pay our bills. We pulled out some cash for our pet, yearly fees in cash. Let's see, we bought Dutch Brothers. We had a lot of spending. I think we mostly had a lot of spending. I bought some music for work. Let me see what else. There was a bill adjustment to Microsoft because it has increased now. So the price has gone up for that. Disney Plus is also going up. I know it's not up here yet, but it will be. What else? YouTube Premium, Netflix. All of this is good to go. My Best Buy, I did just pay the minimum because, holidays and whatnot. Okay, let's see. What else do we got? Oh, yes, and then I had to do my vehicle renewal. So I had to pay for that as well. It was registration. $83 right there. Ooh, okay, but every year we got to do it. Let's see. I rediscovered Bath and Body, and this is my absolute favorite right now. Oh my gosh. In fact, give me a moment. Oh my gosh. I love to smell this. This is so good. This one is my favorite. So yeah, we bought some gifts from Bath and Body. And my girls also wanted something for themselves. So, of course, I couldn't say no. I want my oldest daughter to be a little more girly. She hasn't quite gotten there yet. But I'm hoping that things like this will help push her in that direction. But I don't want to rush her, of course. I just keep kind of gently nudging her in that direction. And I'm hoping. My husband, he had been feeling a little bit down at some point, and he wanted to buy some racing stuff for his hobby, and I couldn't really say no. I don't think I mentioned this the last time I went over our purchasing because I didn't feel comfortable doing it, but he's feeling better now, so I feel okay. Okay, we had groceries here for $61. We had Dutch Bros. Let me see here. Sam's, we bought groceries here, $183 worth. High yield savings account, $79. We went ahead and we put money in there. I just didn't put anything for Thanksgiving. I did not put in for Thanksgiving because, of course, we already spent the money for that. So I'll go over in another video what our next, what our sinking funds will be for 2026 because I need to plan that out. And so the amounts that we are depositing into the bank from our checks will change. Let's see, bought some stuff from Amazon, I forgot one of my husband's bills. So we had to pay that. I think it was my husband's bill. I don't know. I just put forgotten. I know in my other ledger where I keep all of our numbers, the ones I don't share, I know what this will be. I just don't know what it is right now. McDonald's, eating out, of course, because I was working. McDonald's, Pollo Loco, that was my husband. McDonald's again, work. Oh yes, because of the Friendsgiving that we did for the staff, we all had to pitch in $5, which wasn't bad. I mean, there's a lot of people on the staff, so $5 for an entire meal, that's like nothing. Sempre, that was lunch. Let me see, spending at 7-Eleven, $14.43, that was my husband. We deposited some cash back into the account because we were running low. We bought a movie. My husband again at 7-Eleven. El Pato, Taco Bell, Dutch Bros, Panda, Dutch, Tropical, Biology. Oh my God, we eat too much. That's all of our lunches and our guilty pleasure there at Dutch Bros. Okay. And then we come over here, finalizing. So we had more McDonald's. I did another transfer in from the Ally account so we could have more money because we really were running low again. Let's see, Sonic for my husband, Tropical for me, 5311 work. What was that? Oh, I bought music. Don't tell my husband. He doesn't like it when I spend money for work. He thinks I need to use my work budget. But the thing is that it takes like a month for them to process things. And I didn't have a month. I needed it like then and there. And so I spent money. Don't tell him. Okay. And then my husband bought himself a tumbler at Academy, which was really nice. He's never had his own. Like his own Stanley. He's had other ones. He's had a Yeti. But it was kind of, I don't know. They don't stain or anything like that. But like the tapa, the top of it wasn't really working for him. He kept spilling his drink on him. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in here. This was our rollover. So this is the expected number that we should see at the end of the closeout. So if we look at income that was coming in, so we had money from my husband's check, our rollover from the previous check, cash that we deposited, and 2 Ally transfers that we did. So that totaled out to $2,399.13 for 2 weeks. So our bills were a total of $716.79. Cash withdrawal and sinking funds was $159. That totaled out to $875.79, which left us with a balance of $1,523.34. When it came to groceries, we spent a total of $244.30. When it came to dining out, we spent a total of $373.18. Gas was only $31.93. Spending was $838.53. So that all totaled out to $1,487.94, leaving us with $35.40. We did have in our account $35.38, so we were off by 2 cents in the negative direction. So somewhere along the way, I missed a penny or two. I don't know how that happens. It happens all the time. But this is how I use my ledger. I love it. I'm probably going to be making a video soon detailing how I have used the ledger since the start of July, and I will never look back. I don't think I will change from using a ledger for a good while. I don't see myself changing it at all. So I love this. It makes my closeout so much easier to do. And it's not like when I do my paycheck budgets, let me show you real quick. So when I do my paycheck budgets, especially when it comes to this, all I really have to do is go in. So I look for my November 5th my husband's November 5th paycheck. So I'll come over here, get into November, and find it. Here we go. So here's November's 5th paycheck, right? So I'll look at it and I'll say, okay, this is what we were expected to have, but this was actually a different amount. Why is this different? I can always go back and find out. Why is this different? I did not include the cash that I put in or the Ally transfer. That's $200 difference. So that's why it's different. It doesn't show here. So that's why it's like, oh, okay. So I have this to kind of go and reference. Here's all our bills, what they totaled out to. Now here, I did not put in that I had forgotten a bill. You see that? This one right here, this was the forgotten bill. I didn't put it in here because I didn't have it. So I know, okay, I need to make sure that I have that in there as well. Then I come back, I look at our sinking funds. Our sinking funds should have been 159. Everything totaled out. There we go. This is different here for what it was left because of course our numbers are different. Our numbers are different. So we have to figure out, okay, how did this all work out? I only had budgeted, what was this? $450 for groceries. We were way under that, but I went way over dining out. And then over here, I had $60 for gas, and I was way under for that. Now, when we look at spending, we were expecting to spend money because we were expecting to buy Thanksgiving meal. We needed to renew our registration. And so those contributed to how much money we spent in our spending account. So I feel like doing my paycheck budget over here really helps me get set up. So when I do all of my real numbers, when they actually come out, I can be like, okay, we weren't that far off as far as what we needed to do, how we had everything planned. And I'm just happy. I feel like keeping things as minimal as possible has really helped. You can see I only have, six highlighters that I use. If I use any more than 6, I think I will probably have like a panic attack. If later on I feel like I need to really break down my spending more, then I'll go ahead and I'll say, you know what? Let me just do a spending check-in and then see where things were spent. And then that way I can say, okay, I need this much for this much for that. And then I'll put it in a total. This is as much as I can use for spending. You know, there are ways to make it work, and I'm willing to do it if I need to. But the thing is the ledger is already helping me like tenfold from where I had been before. So this I will never change. It will accompany whatever budgeting journal I use, whichever method I decide to go with, but I will not stray from my ledger. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you for being here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be a part of my chaotic family here in the budgeting world. And let's get on this budgeting journey together, okay? All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye.